In the year 2014, a new squad of operatives was chosen by the College of Illusion. These fools promptly went on to frustrate their DM at every opportunity. Today, still working together, because really, who else would work with them? They survive as adventurers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Second Breakfast Club.
Tony Kinney as Eddie Falzone.
Jess Owen as Adira Glow.
Michael Cole as Uorag.
Jesse Wicks as Bill Quiverlance.
Nico Rodriguez as your DM.
Welcome back to the continuing tales of A Fool's Quest.
When last we left our heroes, they had re-arrived for a third time at New City.
We like it there.
The city of New City.
They brought with them... Oh, did you guys ever find out the anagram?
Yeah.
Secret agent man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you? Okay.
Because we kept calling him Agent Kerosene.
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a week since we played.
Yeah.
2 of them, 2 weeks. We play every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, yeah.
What was it that you got? I got Agent Kerosene and you got something else.
Nag Cream Teens.
Yeah. So Carmen Sageten turns into...
I got Neat Gas Nucra.
turns into Secret Agent Man. I kind of assumed that was a difficult one to do, but...
Well, given time, we would have done it, but...
I got Agent. I don't know why that wasn't the first thing I looked for the other 2 words, but it wasn't. I was like...
Yeah. Yeah. So they then got back to town. They split up, went and did different things. Eddie and Bill went grocery shopping. Adira found some torches. Just
Yes.
Made.
I don't know if the listeners can hear the air quotes.
They were just lying there
But
in the
they're there.
walls.
There was air
Around
quotes around found and torches.
Yeah, a lot of air quotes.
Which honestly, if we're all gonna be honest, Adira saved those planks. She saved those torches.
They were going to get burned.
Yeah, because Uorag went to the Famogranate Grove and got a reading from the Famogranate Grove saying that it was in danger, and that's when they learned about Carmen Santage, who is also Secret Agent Man.
Frankly.
Frank Lee was his name, past tense, because they took him back for questioning, and he cast Fireball on them after the conversation hit a stone wall, and then they killed him.
It really pissed Adira off.
Yeah,
Yes.
Adira killed him so quickly. One shot that motherfucker. And he had a good amount of health. He had health and armor, and just did not matter.
Yep.
So
We brought in Adira.
So then, they were getting ready to go. They went and talked to Jamie Pond just to check in and see how her sister was doing in the Divination Nation. And then they learned that Lieutenant Kilo, had left, stating that he found someone and needed to take her to where the other first people were.
Yeah, because she didn't belong here.
She didn't belong here. She was a refugee. She did not belong here. So she came from the Abjuration Nation somehow. And then, he grabbed her and they were on their way. They were down on their way to Pepperville. They got this information and they had left 2 days ago. It's about a 3-day travel on wagons. So about 2-day travel just to get there on horses. And then Eddie cast his newest spell.
Yeah, I cast Shadow Walk to take us to the tavern in Pepperville.
Yes.
Yep. So what does that look like?
So I cast the spell and I tell it that, and I wave my hand around in a little circle with like the 2 fingers out. And
Marvel Sparkle.
but I'm facing the wrong way because it's daytime, and I realize that, and I turn around and at the edge of the building where there's a shadow, then I do it again, and a portal opens up, and there's the tavern in Pepperville, and I say, "All right, come on," and just step through it.
All right. And
Are we private before you do this?
No, that's an illusion spell.
Oh, is it?
How big's the portal?
About 8-foot circle.
Okay. I'll squeeze through. Ooh. Maybe I should let you guys go first. portal opens up in the tavern. Owlbear comes through. Might not be good.
Fair.
Then again,
Through we go.
I'm through already. I'm waiting for you guys.
I'll bring up the rear.
So you all go through, and you're at a tavern, and there are not a lot of people in the tavern. It was still kind of the middle of the day when you guys went through. So you come through, and there are a few people there, but not a lot. Just some eating food and drinking a glass of ale, and they all see you come through. Everybody stops. One guy was holding a spoon up to his mouth, and he just drops it into the bowl.
So, but it's a well-lit tavern, and really the only shadowy spot was under a table, so we're flipping that over.
It's like that Little Monsters movie.
Yeah.
They come out from under the bed.
Yeah. It teleports shadow to shadow. So.
Shit, I'm going to be a big surprise then.
You crawl up, tip the table over.
Yeah, all right, get that out of here. Yeah.
Come up under the table.
Wait, what are you right now?
No, popcorn.
Owlbear.
Oh, okay.
Black and,
Yeah, I'm just...
panda-colored owlbear.
While everybody's staring, I'll just flash my symbols and... Behold! Bill Quiverlance and his merry men.
Ta-da!
And Owlbear.
Oh, merry man!
We're men. We're men in tow.
All right, and then I'm going to head right over to the bar, where I assume the tavern keep is standing agog.
Yep, slack-jawed,
Yeah.
staring, wide-eyed.
Hey, you seen this army type Lieutenant Kilo through here?
He pauses for a second, reaches down below the bar, pulls out a shot glass, sets it down, pulls out a bottle of booze, pours a shot.
I take it.
You take it from him.
Yeah.
He grabs another shot glass, pulls it out, and pours himself a shot.
Drink it.
Drinks it. It's like, I haven't seen any army come through. No.
Nah, it'd just be one army type with a lady, probably.
Oh. No, I haven't.
All right, maybe we came back too far. We're from the future. This is gonna happen.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Listen, sorry about the table. I'm High Illusionist Eddie.
Okay.
We're the Second Breakfast Club. That's Shadow Walk. It's a pretty high-level illusion spell. You can be impressed. It's fine.
I am. Thoroughly.
We're trying to get ahead of this guy. We know he's headed here. We just got a message for him. So sorry about the fright there.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just slowly meandering around the bar, sniffing everybody.
But why?
I'm gonna just pull out the leash, like, slowly,
Do I
making eye contact with patrons, like, I'm sorry.
Is there any chance I would pick up like a scent of Kilo?
There is a chance, but you don't get one.
Okay.
Yeah. He's just not here yet.
Can we assume that his nose is human, just like his weird Quiznos mouth?
Yes.
Since he's sniffing people.
Which is odd at the end of a beak.
Yeah.
Nobody worry. He's more scared of you than you are of him.
Oh, not really. It talks too. Oh my god.
As soon as he says something, we're just gonna go, oh my god, it's a demon! And run.
Ooh.
All right. So you go through the saloon-style doors and out into the town of Pepperville?
Yep. We'll turn, to the northeast.
Again,
Look
I'll
up
be the
road.
last one out because I'll probably break the threshold around it coming through.
All right. Yeah.
Just kind of wiggle my way out, try to do the least amount of damage as I can.
They're all just still staring. Like, nobody has said or even moved. They all just kind of follow you guys with their heads. They move their whole heads as they watch you walk out. And
Turn back around and close the doors manually. Carry on.
the saloon-style swing doors. Close them and hold them still. All right. You guys are there, and you do see the town's just kind of going about its normal business. People are it's busy, right? Still, but there's. Last time you were here, there were a lot of refugees, and some people were getting angry and talking about a pact hunt to try and hunt down the warlocks, Heaven Spacey, and his team. And you notice this time already, especially Bill, who can notice everything different about a town just by going to another town, that it seems to be a lot more stable here now. People have kind of found a role. The refugees have kind of found a role to play into. And a lot of people have seemed to have left. So it seems like that maybe they've gone back to their hometowns to maybe build or something. That would be a good assumption. But there aren't as many people here now. And the people that are here seem to be tasked with doing things.
I have kind of the same ability. I have Wide Wanderer.
Yeah? What's that do?
It says you've traveled the wild world over. When you arrive someplace, ask the GM about any important traditions, rituals, and so on, and they'll tell you what you need to know.
All right. Yeah.
So we're just waiting for him to arrive. Are we sure he's coming through this town?
Best guess.
Okay. How long do we wait?
I don't know, he should be here within a day, I'd think. It's been 2 days since he left. It should be about 2 days here on horse.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll wait a day. We'll go back tomorrow. Wagons and the egg are there anyway. Is there like so this is the tavern. How big of a town is Pepperville? It's like, is there more than one tavern?
There's just really one.
Just the one?
Nice sized tavern. Yeah.
Is there like an army outpost or anything like that?
No, not really. No, there's a guard barracks.
Guard barracks. So let's go check into the guard barracks. It could be he stopped there to provision or something. What we can find out if he's been through and how far ahead of us he is, if he has. Since he apparently hasn't been to this tavern yet.
So, head to the guard barracks?
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way to the guard barracks. You know where it is from the last time you were here. It's easily noticed, and people going in and out of the town, it's something you can see pretty easily. So you arrive, and the guards welcome you and usher you in. A few of them recognize you from your last visit here. And they take you into a room, and they introduce you to the captain of the guard and say, this is Guard Captain Derek. And Derek's like, man, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, Captain Derek. Listen, we're trying to catch up with Lieutenant Kilo of the Army. And last we knew he was headed this way. Just wondering if you'd seen him come through.
I hadn't seen him yet, but if you want to hang out here for a bit and see if he comes through, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, tell you what, we'll go hang out at the tavern. If he stops here, could you just send him over there? Let him know we're over there?
Will do.
Appreciate it.
And
Second Breakfast Club.
All right. Will do.
Appreciate it. And if he stops there first, we'll send him to come say hi. He probably will. Anyway, I'm sure. He's a great guy.
Sure.
He loves me. What?
What'd I say?
All right. Captain Derek, appreciate your time.
Yeah. Well, not a problem. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right.
And now I think, what do you guys think? Just go hang out at the tavern?
Sounds
Keep an eye out. Did it have a porch?
Yep,
tavern?
sure did.
I'm picturing like an Old West tavern, like a wooden porch. And
Yeah.
I mean, the saloon doors, that's what did it.
Oh, yeah. That's all you need to really build the image.
Yep. Nice and roomy, and probably a balcony with rooms
Start
upstairs.
drinking out of the water trough.
Yeah.
A big picture window with like the white border,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's some places out there to tie up your horses and
Yeah.
A chair.
a rocking
One chair.
One rocking chair.
Because we'll drag some more chairs out. We're gonna sit out there and drink.
Right.
I mean, wait.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the plan. We'll head back to the tavern, drag some chairs out, sit out there, and drink our time away.
Be
All right.
drunk in public.
As Pepperville people walk by you, they all start tipping their hats, the brims of their hats, which they now all have, as they pass by, nodding to you.
Bill, they're your people.
I tip my fez back.
Wearing a fez.
I tip my fedora.
It felt like a Fez kind of town.
Did it? Did it feel like a fez? All right.
It felt like a town where I should wear a Fez so that they know I'm more cultured than them.
That's exactly what people...
That's what I think whenever I see a Fez, is there is a cultured son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Can't call your name, but your fez.
King, I don't know if I've ever seen a Fez
I have.
that
It was
wasn't on...
ridiculous.
that wasn't in a movie on a monkey. I don't know if I've
Fezzes are cool.
Oh, I've seen it in Doctor Who, I guess. Yeah.
All right, so you guys go sit there and just hang out.
Yeah. Plan just wait the day away. See if he comes by. If not, then
It's a beautiful afternoon.
he might have headed somewhere else. We might not be able to find him.
As nighttime starts to round the bend, you do see a couple, a man and a woman, that comes into the bar holding some marionettes, and they are the live performance for the evening. And they start doing a little marionette show and singing and having a good time. It's a very lewd show for the marionettes, but yeah. So they're doing that. So
Chip and Dale duel
Marionette.
again.
this is
Porn.
their competition.
This is how bar entertainment goes in the Illusion Nation.
Yeah. This is their competition. This is Adam and Eve. They sell a lot of goods too after the show. So really, the show is just kind of like to
Product,
get
yeah.
people warmed up, and then they can sell them products. Yeah.
Give them ideas. Sell them products.
Yep.
Use promo code.
Dreams are achieved.
So they're doing that. The bar does seem to fill up after a little while. They bring out some food for you guys, some drinks for you guys. You're having a good time. And then coming down the road, you see Kilo with a woman next to him.
All right.
I run up and slap her. Shit. Whore.
Her hands are bound.
Of course they are. It's Kilo.
It's Kinky Kilo.
So she takes a smack and she's like wide-eyed and she's like, "What was that for?"
Oh, you didn't expect that?
I didn't.
Kilo has not informed. Okay. My bad. My bad.
Kilo's like, "Adira, it's nice to see you."
Hello, handsome.
The rest of the Second Breakfast Club, Uorag, Eddie, Bill, it's great to see you. What are you doing here?
Yeah, fancy meeting you here. Oh, well, see, we had gone back to New City, and we were just going to tell you about the adventure we had, and then we heard that you were bringing a mysterious stranger to where the first people belong, or something like that.
Yes.
And that just really captured our attention, I guess.
Especially since we know who you are. Heavy
you
wink.
know?
Very heavy wink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You trickster, you.
Oh, only a little.
Only a little.
Only a lot.
You invented tricks.
Listen,
Probably.
I've always meant to ask, where does your neck start?
She doesn't know, Eddie. She doesn't know. You can't speak frankly with her.
Listen, Lieutenant,
Yeah.
let's walk away from your companion here for just a minute, just out of earshot, because I have some questions for you that I don't know if she should hear, because I don't
I'll
know how
keep her
much you
company.
trust her, being that she's bound.
I can't be more than 100 feet away from her, or she might be able to leave
fine.
my restraints.
100 feet's probably far enough, and we'll whisper.
Okay, wonderful.
I'll hold her.
See, she'll hold her. Oh, no, I got a better idea. I'm just going to cast Minor Illusion as just a bunch of flapping noises right around that lady's ears.
Okay.
And that's a 10.
All right. So flapping noises starts going. She's like, and she tries to cover her ears because it's loud, but her hands are tied to, the saddle.
I don't
So
know why I never thought of that before. Listen, so this first people thing, we've learned a little bit about that, but not much. But well, now there's this guy Magnus Devlin that it seems like we might run into, and he's got a special sock. Does that sound familiar to you?
special socks.
That's the
Not
word.
like ours.
A special sock.
I know that there are sometimes special items for specific people, but I don't know about Magnus Devlin having a special sock. Nothing comes to mind.
Name doesn't sound familiar either.
Oh, the name sounds familiar, yes.
Can you give us any information?
Sometimes when a very powerful wizard becomes a little too powerful for their britches, they figure out a way to not die. And sometimes that magic can corrupt them and turn them into something supernatural, inhuman. And something like that has happened with Magnus Devlin.
feel like you just described a lich.
That is the name of them, yes. It's good to see you're well educated on the matter.
I read.
Yeah.
Bill reads.
I read. You can't prove I don't.
He knows a lot of stories about heroes and stuff.
I know about the Latvian sword.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it means, but that's what I had in my notes, and it was associated with Kilo. So I know about the Latvian sword.
I was associated with a name similar to Kilo.
Yeah. We've been learning a lot about anagrams lately.
How interesting.
Listen, we'll keep your secret. Because Adira's got a crush on you.
Well, the good news is no one would believe you if you told them otherwise, and if they did, I could always just get rid of them.
People believe me when I tell them they weren't stabbed.
We weren't going to say that. We weren't going to say those parts out loud.
Oh, sorry.
Let's just assume.
Okay, yes.
But I appreciate the information about Magnus Devlin.
Yeah.
If there's anything else that you could tell us that could help, we'd appreciate that as well. If not, perfectly understandable.
Magnus Devlin, he was here at the time of the last break. That's when I came back. And he had access to multiple schools of magic, much like a warlock, but he wasn't a warlock. So he is limited to just the one school of magic, whichever that may be.
What do you mean came back?
Magnus Devlin?
No, you said that's when you came back.
Oh, I left for a while.
Oh. Well.
Any plans on leaving anytime soon?
Oh, not if I can help it. I'm having way too much fun here.
Same.
You're having too much fun just like encouraging people in an army? I'm confused.
Oh, that was, just to hang out for a little bit, get them all riled up and good to go. But the wars between the schools is going to be something that should be experienced from within, not from afar.
Well, I would like to experience it from afar.
That's not fun at all, now is it?
Disagree.
I guess it depends on what side of the war you're on, right? The winning side or the other side?
Well,
he's more
always
thinking the
gonna
inside or
win
the outside.
Yeah, that's. I feel like it was a lot of years to spend with our army.
Oh, for me, that's hardly any time at all.
That's fair.
Where are you guys headed anyway?
I am not sure that I should tell you, but it's not in the Illusion Nation, so that should bring you comfort.
That does bring a little relief.
We're leaving the country.
Who is she?
Valid.
She goes by many names, but her first name is her first people name is
name.
Abigail.
Called it.
The wand.
She sounds like a whore.
She gets around.
Abigail the Conqueror.
Believe you me, I am probably the most powerful entity on this planet now, and I can barely keep her contained. Thus the 100 feet thing that I had mentioned. But once I get her to the other first people, we'll be able to get them all put back together, right?
Team up on her, right?
Oh, I mean, once they're there, they're just there.
Oh.
Not a lot to get out.
You say these things. And then I gotta ask. Get out of what?
Out of the lake that I put them in.
You put them in a lake?
Yeah, it's a fiery lake.
Oh, a fiery lake, not a fizzy lake.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
It's not a fizzy lake.
Okay.
Yeah, the fizzy lake is north of
Yeah.
Alkseltz.
Alkseltz, that's the one.
Could she be?
You know what they had in there? The Infinite Scroll.
Did they?
They did. Yeah.
I did not think to look there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Would Abigail be a hero past?
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, 100%.
So I would know a thing about her then, right?
Yeah, you'd probably know quite a bit about her.
Like what?
Like she single-handedly like took down several major demons during the demon invasion at the break of the school, or at the break of the book, the Infinite Book, the Book of Magic.
Oh.
And you know that she's been around since before the Age of Giants, and you know that she's called the Wanderer because she typically moves from country to country and collects their cultures. And you know that she is one of the most badass revered soldiers of the First People.
She seems like not a bad person. Why are we getting rid of her?
She's not a bad person, just in your...
Yeah. Why are we getting rid of Abigail?
We're not getting rid of her, we're just detaining her with the other First People for a while.
Forever.
Until I can figure out something better to do with them.
Why are we detaining them?
Because their power unchecked continues to break Euphray. And I don't want the planet to break anymore, so I'm gonna try and figure out a way to fix that really quick.
How did Abigail break you, Frey?
I don't know. I need to figure this out.
What? Okay. It just feels like getting rid of the lady who killed the demons that tried to invade is hasty.
Oh, yeah, but didn't you tell me stories of defeating demons? We don't need the First People for that, do we?
I say a lot of things. That doesn't mean that we don't need good solid demon slayers.
Wow. Believe you me, my friend, the world is better without the First People. No, I'm not killing them, but I'm just putting them in a safe place until I've collected them all.
Gotta catch them all.
So are you a good god or a bad god?
Isn't that the question? I think that's probably just in the eyes of the beholder, wouldn't you say? What's good, what's bad, really?
He's pretty great.
Do I go around mercilessly killing and enslaving people? Absolutely not.
You're like imprisoning the First People right now.
Well, I mean, she has done wrong.
Like what?
Like breaking Euphray.
How?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
How do you know she did it then?
Oh, there's a link to all of them. Well, to their bloodlines.
So somebody in her bloodline did something, so she has to go to jail?
That's how this works.
That feels wrong.
That doesn't feel right.
When you're a deity, you need to be held accountable to your creations. If I were to create a whole bunch of monsters here on Euphray, would you leave me unchecked, or would you try to defeat me so I'd stop creating monsters?
Me? Personally? In theory, sure. I would try to defeat, but like...
Right.
We would try to ask you first, I think.
I'd
Well-
enjoy the challenge.
Did you ask the First People to stop breaking you, Frey?
Yes, they don't listen. They just go about their own thing.
How's this lake of fire work? Don't they burn?
Oh, no.
It's not really a liquid. It's plasma.
So,
Is that really a lake?
as long as their linked item, their token that binds them to this world is not destroyed, they won't die. They will be fine. Which could be those magic socks that you mentioned. It could be a link from one of the First People.
I could have been misinformed about the sock and how special it might be. It's just someone wants it.
Yeah.
Baron von Flurk.
But that seems horrible. By the way, you just hold on to their special item and then throw them in fire forever?
Well, they're not burning.
Are they not?
I mean, they're fine.
Do they feel like they're on fire?
No, most of the time they're fine. It's when they try to escape that they feel like they're on fire.
Oh.
When they don't escape, they're not on fire.
Oh, that's pretty humane then.
Oh, okay then.
Well, all right. I think we're done here.
Now, my question to you guys is, what are you going to do with this information?
Nothing. We're going to forget we heard it.
Oh, well, that's less fun. If I knew that, I wouldn't have told you.
I'm gonna forget.
Honestly, I don't think there's a reason for us to do anything at the moment. You seem to be interested in protecting the balance in a fray, and I'm okay with that. We may not agree with your means, but the ends are justified.
Wonderful. Will you tell others?
Who would believe us?
Isn't that what you said?
I definitely said that, but I was curious what you would do nonetheless. You are interesting. You four are very interesting, and that intrigues me.
I think I told you we were fun.
You're especially so. You and that boyfriend of yours. Delbert.
Good old Delbert.
Delbert.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna head back. We got some kind of lich to catch up with.
Our heroes will return after these messages. Hey there, it's Nico again. If you'd like to skip the ads next time, as well as support our show, you should check out our Patreon. All levels get ad-free listening, where you get to skip all the commercials, and then there are a bunch of other features, depending on what tier you go with. Check out the link at www.afoolsquest.com. And now that the commercials are out of the way, it's time to dive back into the foolishness.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna head back. We got some kind of lich to catch up with.
Wonderful. Well, do you need help getting back, or?
No, I got it.
All right. Well, I'm
Appreciate
gonna
the offer.
go into the bar and watch this little marionette show I heard so much about.
Yeah, that's where we got to go to. Our portal's under the table.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not yet, but that's where I'm going to cast a spell.
Sure.
I know it's dark out now. I could cast it anywhere, but it's more fun under the table.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Especially during the marionette show. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor. Wait till we leave and then come in there and ask the bartender if he's seen anyone from the future.
I will do exactly that. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it will be. Probably.
Cute little trick.
So we're all going to go in and have like a couple drinks before we leave, right?
Nah.
No?
I want him to get to that bartender.
Does the prisoner lady have like pockets in her dress?
Abigail?
Yeah, she's got pockets
The whore?
and stuff.
Abigail the whore.
She's also got a giant sword that's strapped to the back of the horse now, and
Okay.
that you can see now that you're closer. You do see the bags of cups that she had, all of the mugs. They have like stamps from different seals and royal families and stuff.
We're just gonna. Could you get rid of the flapping? I want to talk. She's a legend. I want to talk to her as we go back.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I'll dispel the flapping. I forgot about that.
So yeah, I'm just gonna like talk to her as we go back, try and like shore up some of the stories I know about her. I feel like kind of want to help her. So I've heard nothing but good stories. I like this person. I like the legends about her, right?
Yeah.
As I'm talking to her, I'm going to try and drop the finger trap in her pocket.
Okay. Do a sleight of hand for dexterity.
Okay. That was a scary one. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a 10.
All right. So a 10, you slide it in while Kilo is talking to Adira and Eddie, and she's chatting with you. Did you want her to see that you put that in?
I want her to notice.
So she notices, but
yeah,
she
I'll
doesn't
like
say
kind of
anything.
tap it whatever, and then I'll just keep. Like I said, I'll ask questions and kind of get more in depth about some of the legends I've heard of her, so that I can have better poems. And then I'll leave with everybody else when it's done.
She gives you a brief overview about a story with 3 people named Tim, Terry, and Tiana. And that's the one most recent that you know of, and her dealings with them. And she mentions a place called the In-Between, which you think is vaguely familiar to the place that Uorag may have gone when he was wished into the nothingness.
Is it... So it's like what he was talking about when he was wished into the nothingness. Is it... Because I died. Is it similar to that too, or is that something else?
No, it's not when you die.
It's not the same as when I died, and it's not the same place Loki took us to, right?
Right.
Okay.
So Loki took you someplace.
Well, we had a dream, and then I broke the illusion, and we all popped out of it.
Yes. Loki probably took you to where his path in between worlds is meant to go. It's like a highway through the in-between, but that's closed. You can't use those right now. Euphrae is cut off from the other worlds, other universes. And as far as when you die, well, you go to where the many-faced god is.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems right. And the little girl.
Yes. Yes. Little girl.
So, Loki said you broke the... How did you break the world?
Oh, the world... It sometimes breaks because of Greyhawk, and the bloodlines that are here help keep Greyhawk in check, but the theory is that if there were no bloodlines from the first people here, there would be no disruption anyway for him to try and reinvade. It's kind of a catch-22. I don't have any children, so my bloodline wouldn't break this, but some of the other first people do, and, you know, she lifts her hands that are tied up. So, this.
It seems... that totally seems like what the good guys do. That seems right. Okay, well, it was good catching up and getting the info out of you and the stories. I hope to see you again someday.
Yeah. Just so you know, there is someone going around the world, as long as you're out looking for legends, that has a tome of Tiana. A tome of Tiana.
Write that down!
And it illustrates what happens when the world breaks and what to do, as best as she could have put it down before she was lost forever in the in-between. And this person is walking around with a magic sword called the 9 Lives Scimitar.
What?
If you find them and get the tome from them, it might bring you clarity into what comes and what signs to look for the break.
Everybody got that? Good!
Okay, could you tell me anything else about how I might be able to locate or know where to start with finding this person?
I don't know where they are. I've been searching for them.
Do you know who it is?
No, I don't know their name.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll see what I can find out about that then. Have I heard of either of those things before?
Not the Tome of Tiana, but
Okay.
you've probably heard of the 9 Lives Scimitar.
Okay. Okay, well I'll have to go start looking into that. Good luck with Loki.
Yeah, if I'm in prison for a while, I'll need someone to find that tome and find members of the bloodline.
Yep.
So, good luck.
We will definitely seek it out.
Seems like a nice lady.
I'm gonna go let Eddie know everything that I found out.
Yeah, so we'll walk away from Kilo, and so we got to figure out where he's keeping these people prisoner and get them out, right?
Seems like she.
Do you think she's smart?
I'm gonna wait until we're far enough. We've already separated.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let him. Yeah, she might not go. I gave her the finger trap. I don't know if it'll actually work for getting out, but it can turn you ethereal, so maybe she can slip the handcuffs and get away.
Could be. Do you think she smokes?
I
got these cigarettes.
I mean, probably.
Might make it a little stronger. Go give her a cigarette.
She's old as fuck, so probably.
All right. Oh. We're gonna go. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go back to her, but I'm not even gonna try it. I'm just gonna stop somewhere and get more cigarettes so that I can sneak the magical ones inside them.
You're gonna go to
Is there another store? Is there a store?
7-Eleven real quick and pick them a pack of smokes.
We're at the bar. I'll just go bum some off
Lotto
somebody.
tickets. Yeah, you can go to the bar.
I'll just go.
The vending machine in the
I'll
back.
just go talk somebody into it. Give me those. I'll give you more money than they're worth or whatever.
All right. Yeah, so you drop 2 gold on the table for a pack of smokes. And it's like, oh, yeah, sure. Here you go, pal. Whatever you
Can't
need.
afford that
Next round's
kind of
on me.
shit.
So I take. I'm gonna take the cigarettes and replace the 2 with the magic ones, but have them upside down so they look different. And then just come back and not just right in front of Loki. I don't care. I'll just walk up to her and be like, hey, I also remembered from the legends that you smoke cigarettes, so I figure you should at least have this to take the edge off on your way. Good luck or whatever, and I'll just give her the pack and leave.
Yeah, she like leans over so you can put it into
Yeah.
her travel cloak and put it in the pocket there. And just, all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is all this going on in the tavern during the marionette show? Because if so,
We're still out in the
You're
street
out, yeah.
in front
damn
of the
it.
tavern.
If so, because like Loki and I like meandered to watch the show because screw you guys.
Oh,
gotta
you
watch it
definitely
through the
can.
window.
Yeah. You definitely can go inside.
As long as he can stay within 100 feet
Yep.
of Abigail. Yep.
Yeah,
We're
She
enjoying the
cannot
show.
leave. Yep.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Just because the marionette's doing some.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Stuff
So-
right up our alley.
It's just the sex scene from Team America for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't kink shame me. You guys can go ahead. Loki can get me back when we're done. I mean, he's a freaking god. I'm about to give him the time of his life. Okay, so do what you need
time
to.
of his immortal fucking
I'll catch
life.
up. It doesn't matter that she has to be within 100 feet of him. She can watch.
Why are you like this?
All right. So the 3 of you are done with her, or got any more?
No, I don't think so. I can't think any way I could track her other than with a ritual. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pluck a hair.
All right.
At this point, she's just like, will you guys stop fucking with me?
Sorry, it was a bug.
Boink.
Then I'm gonna snip it and then put it in my pocket. Just kidding.
Thank you, Clarice.
And you kink shame me.
Just kidding.
Okay,
Snip it
then.
and
I
wrap
say
it in
where
my
he plucked the hair.
Exactly.
Aw.
Behind your kneecap.
nostril.
An eyelash. But not like a loose one.
That one was totally a
Yank the
dime.
whole eyelid out.
Yeah. Not eyebrow.
Snaps back.
Eyelash.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, should we go through the table hole?
Yeah, I suppose we might as well. I've got to get back to the place of power. All right, we'll go in and I'll cast Shadow Walk again, but underneath the table next to the one we came from last time.
Yep. All right.
Disturb the next table. We left the last one exactly the way it was.
And that's an 8, so I will forget the spell after this.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, the portal opens up under the table falls through it, I assume.
Yeah.
And in we go.
All right.
I waved
So-
goodbye.
And then I
Excuse
hop
me.
in.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
I hop
Excuse
in
me.
and I come out the other side, horizontal because I hopped into it.
Right.
And it came out on like a wall that was in the shadow. So I fall and get up and brush myself off.
But not like a good brush off. Just like a.
That whole thing, and they're gonna
Yeah,
remember
just,
how I landed.
It's just for it's like 2 little brushes and a flick.
Right. You
doesn't-
brushed like the front of your clothes off, but really you landed on your ass. So
Yeah.
like your back is still just covered in.
Really just smeared some mustard around on my shirt.
I come through the portal carrying a couple of discreetly brown paper packaged boxes.
Reached behind the bar on your way out.
Guys, we got parting gifts.
Hey.
All right.
I have to get rid of it. We no longer have the finger trap.
You know.
We no longer have the Chinese finger trap of ethereality and life seeing. That's what I made. Ethereal.
That's what it's called.
I know how to say ethereal, but I don't know how to add the itty to the end of it and have it pronounced right.
Ethereality. Ethereality.
Yeah, there's so.
Ethereal titties.
The reality.
Ethereality.
All right. So what do you? I know what old Adira is doing. That's fading to black real quick.
The portal stays open until she jumps through.
That's forever.
Loki and
that'd be
Adira
the-
just replaced the puppets. They're just still in the bar.
a live show.
Abigail's just
Cuckold.
shaking her head in the corner.
She's just staring at the ceiling, trying not to
Can we
look.
just go to the Lake of Fire, please?
I'd really
This
like to
again?
burn my eyes out now.
Oh. So yeah, now that what do we do? We want to try and find the 9 Lives Scimitar? That seems like it might be helpful with everything else going on.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Well, that tome having to do with the book being broken apart and us, all these nations getting ready to go to war over the pages seems like.
And all the wild magic cropping up lately,
And Loki being interested in the first people, it all feels connected.
yeah, it does.
All the more reason to take a break and enjoy life. Loki's got it right.
We got to get those people out of a lake of fire, right?
It seems like what the right thing to do would be.
Have you ever heard of that? You ever heard of a lake of fire?
Have I ever heard of a Lake of Fire?
Make a roll.
I am
I
fire.
don't know. I used to fall into burning rings of fire, but I don't know about a lake. Hold on. That's a what kind of roll is that?
Wisdom.
If it would be like covered by my bardic lore, I guess it would be charisma, or would I use bardic lore? Is generally has anything to do with heroes of the past, but
Then yeah, I would say wisdom.
so do wisdom. That's a 7.
All right, so there's 2 things you could know about this. There's a structure, and then there's the lake itself. I will let you choose which one you know about.
Structure.
So you don't know where the lake is, but you do know, and this lake, even though it might be on the general map of Euphrates, none of your maps are going to have it, so meta purposes. There is a place called the House of Embers. It is a giant structure built in this fiery, magma-filled lake. And the House of Embers is said to be where like fire methods and stuff like that come from, though most of that's not necessarily true. It's also supposed to be the point where the center of the earth pushes up all of its magma to come up and get fresh air and then go back down into the ground and is just forever burning. The House of Embers is supposed to reside in that, but you don't know where the lake is or what the lake is called that it actually resides in.
Yeah, so I'll relay a lot of that to Ed. Just I know about the House of Embers, where all the fire stuff comes from, and it's supposed to exist inside like a lake somewhere. So that seems likely to be the place, but I don't know where that is.
Damn. That's what we need to know. All right. Well, I plucked the hair off of Abigail. I might be able to, I don't know, do a ritual to find out where she's at in a few days.
Okay, see if she managed to escape or not.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, we can start asking around about the scimitar and the tome.
Yeah. Maybe even hit the library.
Last time we went to the library, it wasn't great for me.
You were fine.
Till we went through the sewer.
It was fine.
Something.
Except for that my
remember-
We have a
were
key
squishy.
now.
And then I got a rainy hat. Actually, you know what? I hated the library too.
Well, I have books I need to return.
Oh yeah, you checked them out with who was it? Who was the librarian?
Crowman,
Yeah, Crowman, the
The
librarian.
librarian. The Kenku scholar.
Why are we like this? Alright. Yeah, let's go to the library back. Well, New City's not gonna have a library.
No, New City's not going to have a library.
the college does.
The college does.
It's true.
So I can't cast that spell again tonight.
Oh, maybe we can go there immediately tomorrow.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Is there like a distance limitation to that spell, or?
I don't think so.
Okay, well.
I think it has to be somewhere that I've been before was the biggest limitation, I think. Or maybe I just assumed that.
Alright, so get some rest and then go there tomorrow. We don't really have anything else to do other than go after the sock, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Vital.
Get them out of the lake of fire and find out about that 9 live scimitar.
Yeah, make sure. The evoker should leave us alone for a minute. They'll be distracted by the necromancers.
Yep.
And real quick, before we move on from this, the lens from the telescope, or from that
Spyglass.
spyglass, who pocketed that? And did you write that in your inventory?
I did, and I did.
Okay, good.
I meant to ask, actually, what's her face about it. The leader of this town, New City.
Oh, Alex Farrington?
Yeah, but we can just ask.
She already then took off.
Yeah, we can just ask, what's his face when we get back. Also, I like that we sent them to ride there, her and Percy, and then we're just going to go there before them.
Yeah, I thought that was clever.
We have to leave before they get there, right? It's going to be awkward otherwise.
Yeah.
You just come across like real dickheads.
You don't want to teleport with an infinite scroll anyway.
Oh, that's... It's not something I would have known.
Yeah.
I'd have been all for it.
Just saying that was fortuitous for you. Because technically teleporting and stuff takes you through the in-between.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Alright, well.
So yeah, we'll go back to that tavern, see if we can rent a room for the night. Oh no, we got the wagons here.
Yeah.
We can sleep in the wagons.
You also have Alex Farrington's place.
Oh yeah.
Well, I gotta keep the egg warm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll take the wagons up to Alex Farrington's. Oh, that's where they're parked anyway, isn't it?
Yep.
And yeah, we'll just sleep in Alex Farrington's place.
Okay. Yeah, that's good, because Tempe had to go rent a room at the inn.
Poor Tempe.
Oops. He came home and saw his floorboards sticking out of the back of one of the wagons. What the hell did you do? That looks like my door trim. Weird.
Walks inside. Why is it on fire?
Still smoldering.
Alright, well, I guess I'll grab my food and head,
All right, well, here's a good place to call it.
Poor Tempe.
Grab his food. You took his fridge.
He has really good insurance.
On one hand, I was like, I really feel like I'm supposed to help this lady. But on the other hand, I feel like if ever there's a time that a bad roll fucks you, it's trying to directly contradict the god.
No, it worked out.
It didn't. I assume. He might have just known and not cared too, but whatever. It does seem like some Loki shit.
It does.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for a more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.